Now we are putting popcorn in a cornfield. That's why we got floaters. Come on, Philip. It's day 2 chopping snaplage. I got my co-pilot right here, Marcus. He's just hopping around equipment. But right now we got the dump wagon unhooked. We just did the outside rings of this field, and now we're gonna go slice it up the middle, so he needs the dump wagon on the chopper again. He's gonna cut it into 2-3 sections. Marcus, you wanna hold the camera? He's coming. The nice thing is when I pick it up, he's got the camera on the chute. He can see the drawbar, so makes it easy for us. Marcus, come here, hold it. Right where you're looking. Make sure you're looking. So it works pretty good. And Marcus is a professional cameraman nowadays since I have him do it so much, right? What are your thoughts of today? What do you think?
Nothing.
What have you been up to?
Nothing.
You've been eating popcorn. You've been doing something. So we have the dump wagon hitched onto the chopper when we do the first time around because we got to open it up. And then instead of just doing that a couple more times, having the chopper on the dump wagon right away and opening it up, we like to do this section first because it has all the rows going around, because he goes around 2 or 3 times with the planter. Depends on the field, on how angle it is, he goes more or less. If it's square, I think it's just twice. But the reason we don't just do it right away is because if he went through that outside row and then cut in, he would not know where the rows starts are. And I'm saying it like that because we don't have GPS on our planters, so the width of the planter where the 2 ends meet, I can show you. I'll drive ahead. The planter starts here and here. It's 2 different widths because it's 12 rows. So 12 of these are exactly 30 inches apart, and then these 2 right here are not 30 inches apart, and it's a 30-inch picking head. So if those 2 rows are closer or farther apart on that spacing, it would mess up everything everywhere else. So he needs to be able to know exactly where to drive in. So it's just makes it a lot easier if these are all gone and he doesn't have a squiggly line, because he can easily see everything open and he can find exactly where an end row is. All right, well, he's opening up that spot right there. Corn's not that tall, but we don't want it tall. It's a lot different than silage corn. There we go. If he drives that way, he's doing another section. If he drives near me, all right, he's doing 1 more section. Otherwise, I would have unhooked it. All right, I'll sit here and wait again. This does take a while. Once we get it opened up, it's quick, just up and down the rows, but while we're opening up, it does take a while because we got to unhook it, hook it back on. We could chop over the chopper, or over the tractor. It has plenty of reach, but because this stuff's so dry and it's been pretty windy the last couple days, the wind will take it and you'll lose a lot of the grain, so it's not really worth it. We save a lot more just unhooking it real quick, and that way it has less travel distance from the chopper chute to the dump wagon. He just got done opening up. He just came back up that pass because he did another section there, and we're gonna get it switched over. Marcus, you wanna hold the camera?
You see all this stuff that's on the ground comes out of the side of the tractor. We collect the ears and the grain. We leave the
seat. Marcus, look how close this is. Here, I'll take it. So close. So close, right? You want to put the pin in for me? All right, he's gonna put the pin in for me. Just gotta back it up a hair. Look how handy he is. He is a handy little helper. How was that, Marcus? Gonna get inside? You're cold? All right, I don't blame him.
So
Marcus, what happened?
this.
What happened? It fell?
It fell on
We
the
had a
ground.
popcorn made. Well, we come prepared for this, right?
Yes.
So, now we are putting popcorn in a cornfield.
That way it grows better.
That works. Is it gonna grow better? We're gonna make popcorn?
Yes. We'll make popcorn combines.
I lost my co-pilot. He's riding with his dad in the chopper. I'm going to dump. Kyle is running the old freight shaker. We also put floaters on this. I don't know if I've already showed that. And that's mainly just to make dumping a lot easier. With that dump wagon, it doesn't have the wide tires. I can just drive straight up to the trucks. This one, it's a little harder. Whoa, Kyle, come on, let's go. Oh, you didn't know he was on camera. All right, I haven't showed any dump wagon action yet. Hopefully he's close enough. The floaters make you think that you're close enough because they're wider. Hopefully this reaches out. If not, he's moving. But Snaplage is a lot heavier than most other stuff.
Closer.
Oh, he realized he needs to move closer. We will cut back when he's in line. Alrighty. He's in position for the dump. Hopefully he's living on the edge right there. Sliding in. Yep.
You want to top me off, Christoph, or no?
Yeah, he couldn't have got any
Should be pretty good. It's pretty muddy on that end. I'll just try. You should be all set.
He was close, but we fit it. Yeah, he got like another 6 inches. He could have got closer, but with the normal tires, that 6 inches is 2 inches closer, or 3. I don't know. However far it's sticking out, you're even closer than you think. So that's one of the downsides with the floater. But you can come right up and rub the tires. It's not a big deal. But the floaters are just so dumping right here because sometimes we have struggles finding good places to unload, and having the floaters makes it easy. You can come into a decently dry spot in the field and just whip it around and leave. We're still running dump wagon because there's a lot of low sections in some fields. Plus the corn stalks, they're just so tall when you're picking that you're bound to catch something. You could rip an airline or wiring, I don't know, whatever's hanging low on a truck. You're very likely to rip it off in snaplage fields because the stalks are a lot taller. And Christoph's chopping into Ferdy over there. But they're probably gonna make it all the way up. That's why we got floaters. Come on, Philip. I think he's gotta back up and hit her with some speed. There's this. Philip, you gotta give her some speed. I'm not pulling you out on the last load. This field's done. You got a car coming to your right. Let's see him do it. Let her have it. Atta boy. We ain't pulling it out on the last load. This field's all done. Come on. All done. And that right there is why we put the floaters on. It was dry enough to get in here, but the entrances start getting soggy from all the driving in and out. So it's just easier having 2 trucks on floaters, but we're farther away from the farm, so we're running 4 trucks right now. We just got another section opened up in a different field. We're doing the outside ring again. Christoph right there, he's developing another mustache. It has actually got to the point where when he picks his head up, it hits the window. But we're going to town. we're dumping over there by the driveway. We just drive across the road. That way it's easy for those other two trucks to turn around that don't have floaters on them. And it's the best overall spot to dump right now. This field last year was so wet we couldn't actually open up with the chopper and the dump wagon. The chopper couldn't pull it. We went around one time with the chopper and I had a weight block on the front of the 200 tractor and I was pushing the dump wagon from the back so the chopper could keep pulling it. It was that muddy. So this year it's pretty much a 360 or a 180. Because a 360 would be right back to the same crap show as last year. So yeah, complete 180 from last year. Marcus is riding with his dad. He's missing a row right now because we are swerving. Or no, that's because he planted over and it was so close that the rows were pretty much close enough to where his last time around it grabbed it and pulled it in on his last pass. That's why you gotta follow the rows exactly. Just because you can see a swerve right there. But yeah, that's why that's happening right now. Because the outside row, he had to roll with however the boundaries went. Well, we just switched some drivers around. Kyle had to leave, so G-Dog, or Gerhard, he hopped in the old freight shaker with the floaters. And he's backing her up. He's getting a little bit crazy out here. He hopped in the cornfield with the truck.
But Andreas, if you have a minute, put that machine back right where it was after.
But yeah, we're dumping over there, but he decided to full send it into the cornfield here and risk it for the biscuit. He wanted the full experience of the floaters. I don't really care, as long as you don't get stuck.
Anything else, they know that it was in their way. Yeah, I guess.
There we go. And that is that. Oh, he's on the move. He came out the back driveway that we used to cross the road. Alright, now I'm just waiting for the chopper. Just following behind right here. About to be filled up. Don't want that chopper waiting. I missed it! I didn't know he was doing it. He's getting rid of the mustache. The mustache. It looked so good. Why'd you do it?
I like.
You don't need that. It's all about the looks, not what you can see. I didn't know he was doing that. I just unhooked the pin.
Okay, stay right here.
Doing my last load for the night. It's about 7:40. Getting this little section done. Be calling her good for the night. He's got to put it in my dump wagon. Oh, he's really missing. He's gonna be grumpy when I put that in this video. Stuff happens.